Hi Aquarius, this is Leigh. Okay, I'd like to thank you for having the most views on your video, because you always have the most views. 9 times out of 10 is you. Every now and then somebody overtakes y'all, but it's rare that happens. And I just want to let you know thank you, and I truly appreciate everything you do to support my channel. Okay, I just want to make sure you always understand that, and you always know that. You know you number one with me, right? Okay, so this is your bonus for this week. Okay, it is a timeless reading, so that means when you come upon this, it doesn't matter when you stumble upon it, when spirit guides you to it, this is what you're supposed to hear. Okay, we're going to start out with some love notes, and then we're going to just ask some general questions and see what spirit wants to tell you about your life and about your love life in general. Okay, so we're going to start with these love notes. What does Aquarius' person want to tell them, spirit? Okay, it says, parts of me are broken. I'm afraid that I might hurt you if I show them to you. Okay? All right, so this is telling me that your person's afraid. That's why it's taking them so long to get themselves together. That's why they're running off with other people. That's why they're doing the things that they do. But like I tell you, you can't focus on the 3D. You can't worry about what it is you're seeing, okay? The only thing you got to focus on is you, because they have their own spiritual journey that they have to go down or go through just like you do, okay? So whatever that entails for them, it may entail them dealing with other people. But like I tell you, if they're going towards other people, Aquarius, let them go. Let them go. Let me give you a quick spiritual saying here, okay? Something that I always remember. Letting someone go, being able to let go, is like the best superpower you can ever have, is to just let go of things, okay? Because when you let go of things, then they no longer have power over you, okay? You let go, because when you let go of people, you let go of situations, you let go of things, you also let go of expectation. And all of these things, what they have in common is they have the power to bring you down, to make you feel less than, to make you feel like you're not worthy. Because when you gravitate towards these things and you channel your energy towards these things, you're giving these things power over you, okay? And like I told you in your reading this week, you're giving them power over you, and you're asking them to give you the validation that you need to be giving yourself. Like I said, you're always worthy. It doesn't matter if you come back together with this person or not. Okay? It doesn't matter if they ever see your worth. You're always worthy. And like I said, I can tell you that all day long, but you have to see it for yourself. And the more you pour into yourself and look at yourself and start to realize this, it won't matter. It won't matter what your person is doing. Okay? Because like I said, what I want for you is to stop the pain. Because like I said, pain that continuously goes on, you're not learning anything from it. The initial pain, got it, because it's there to wake you up, okay? And that's good in the hood. But you have to understand that if you're prolonging your pain by trying to hang on to this situation, or get control of it, or try to steer it in the way that you want it to go in, you're needlessly causing yourself pain, and you need to understand that, so that you can pull back and focus on you. You are the only person, the only thing in this life that you can control is yourself. And then you got to understand, in this situation, you're not even in control. It's your soul that's in control. So everything's going to happen when your soul wants it to happen. It took me so many years to realize that and to understand that. And now that I've understood that, and it was hard for me to let go, because you feel like you feel like it feels like a death. It feels like a death to let go and say, you know what? Not my will, but yours. That's what that means in the Bible when it talks about, the will of God and so on and so forth. Your soul is God. So for you to let go and say, not my will, but yours, you're giving God and your soul that trust. You're learning how to trust. And that's the most important thing, because like I said, your soul wants you to be happy. It's not going to be all fire and brimstone. They don't want it to be you to be crying and being hurt and be in pain and stuff like that. But certain instances call for you, or certain incidences call for you to have this pain to wake you up, to show you what you're doing to yourself. Okay? Because if you're continually going after somebody who's running away from you, you needlessly hurting yourself. Because like I said, that person can run, but you don't have no control over that. But you have control over what you can do. And what you can do, Aquarius, is you can pull yourself back and focus on you, is what I'm saying. Okay? All right. Now we're going to move to tarot. Okay, first question. What's going on with Aquarius spirit? Hold on, let me shuffle these cards first. This is for Aquarius spirit. It's a timeless bonus reading for Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're wanting to speak to them about, that's what this is about, spirit. Okay, so what's going on with Aquarius spirit? What's the situation, please? Okay, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is telling me that, you know, right now, your life is about balance, okay? Because you were at an imbalance when this happened with this person, okay? So you see the person is telling you that they have parts of themselves that they need to fix. And that if they come to you, that's the point I'm trying to get you to make. Trying to get you to understand. Is that if they come to you and they are broken, what do you think is going to happen? It's not going to be rainbows and unicorns and pooping candy, and it's not going to be that. It's going to be hell. And like I said, when I go and I, you know, read up about people who have decided to try to just be with their person and they haven't done the spiritual awakening, they go through hell, okay? Sheer fucking hell. And who wants to do that? And like I said, I'm trying to limit the amount of pain you have to experience, because like I said, once it happens to wake you up, to me, that's all you need. You shouldn't be going through endless amounts of pain. Okay? Because like I told you, that's your soul crying out for you to feed it. And once you feed it, you can stop that pain from happening. But if you have it in your head that, you know, this is a normal relationship and you just going to do what you want to do and not focus on yourself and not, you know, you're going to try to make that person do what it is you want them to do, that's crazy making. Come on, Aquarius. That ain't good. Because that's insanity. That's like that's something you'll never be able to control. You can't control how someone feels. You can't control what they do. But one thing I can promise you, if you keep chasing that person, they're going to keep running away and you never going to be with them. So that's something you got to think about. If you keep chasing, that's like you say, that you might as well tell spirit, tell God, tell everybody, tell that person that you don't want to be with them. Because that's what you're doing. You're in effect pushing them away. The more you chase, the more you hang on, the more you grab on. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, Aquarius, is it's time to let go. Because that's why you got the balance problem right now. And like I said, everything I'm saying, I'm talking to myself too. Because I used to be out of balance as well. And focusing on things outside of myself. Like I keep telling you, we talking about validation, inner validation. We not worrying about this outer shit anymore. Because this stuff can't sustain happiness. We want, you know, to be not even necessarily happy, but just be zen. Just be, what's the word? Just, you know, calm and having good days and just okay, content. That type of thing. Like I said, you don't want to be all the way up. Just like you don't want to be all the way down either. Because what happens is, let me explain this to you. Because I used to listen to people and they be talking about, oh, you know, I had this spiritual awakening and I feel like this and I feel amazing and all this kind of stuff. But what you got to understand is your normal way of being needs to just be in the middle. Okay? You not crazy happy and you not down in the dumps. You just need to be in the middle. Like, okay, things are okay. Because let me tell you something. If those highs and those lows, they always have to even themselves out. And it took me years to understand this. Like when people talk about doing quantum leaps where they make this big, massive jump in a short period of time, you pay for it, okay? Because like I said, you'll feel like you're euphoric and all this crap when you first do it. But how many ever days or months or weeks that you stay euphoric, that's how many ever days, months, or weeks you gotta fall down in the dumps, because it's gotta even itself out. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is it's all about balance. That's what this Temperance card is talking about. Sagittarius energy. You have to find the midpoint, the balance in your life, and keep that balance as much as possible. Like I said, it is what they call a balancing act. Because remember, I told you, you got those baskets with those eggs, right? And you got to have an equal amount of eggs in the baskets as much as possible, because there will be times where you won't be able to keep the equilibrium, and that's fine. But you need to be self-aware about what's going on around you, so that when it starts to go off in the direction that you don't want it to go off in, you can pull back and fix it so that you can get back to your equilibrium, because that's how you stay zen. All right? And you can't look outside for validation. You have to give it to yourself. Because as long as you're looking for outside, like I said, you're giving other people power over your happiness, or over your contentment, or over your peace of mind. Because that's what we're looking for, is peace. Not extreme happiness, not down in the dumps, none of those extremes. We want the middle ground. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And so that's why Temperance keeps coming up, keeps talking about balance, okay? But this card is also talking about reconciliation. You want to reconcile with your person. I want you to reconcile with your person, so the spirit. But your person is telling you here, they have parts of themselves that are broken. That's why I'm trying to steer you away from them now. Because like I said, the separation period that you're going through, if you haven't gone through it yet, it's coming. Okay? This separation period is a blessing. It's not a punishment. Okay? Separation is not a punishment. It's to get you to look at yourself and heal the things about yourself that you need to heal to balance yourself out. Because like I said, if you're not zen and you're not peaceful and you're not at that middle ground, then you can't provide that for anybody else. You can't walk into a situation where that's being provided as well, because you're not there, so you won't have the capability to attract it. Okay? Okay, then we got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is telling me it's a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With this Knight of Cups card, it's a water sign, okay? And it's telling me this is a love offer. So I feel like you've given your person a love offer, and you're wanting a love offer in return. And like I said, that's normal. You put yourself out there. Like I said, I'm proud of y'all for going forward and telling that person how you feel, because that's not easy. It's not easy to open up. And I tell the other side all the time, I say, you need to open up, because it's not fair for somebody to come forward and come towards you and tell you how they feel, and now you want to come back to them, but you want to remain shut down. You can't do that. You can't have both. You can't have an epic relationship and then have no intimacy. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Okay? So I know this is what you want. You want the Knight of Cups. You want this love offer, but like I said, it's gonna take time, because your person's gonna have to do this healing and do this work just like you do as well. And like I said, the more you pour into yourself, it's gonna help your person. Okay, as a byproduct, they're gonna get the effects of some of that healing as well, because like I said, the two of you are the same soul. So whatever they do is going to benefit you, and vice versa when it comes to the healing aspect of it. Okay? Okay, so let's see. What does Aquarius need to watch out for? Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Let me clarify, because I want to clarify these cards, and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Why is the Temperance card and the Knight of Cups here, please, Spirit? Okay, Spirit is trying to let you know that you're going through a transformation, okay? The closest tarot card that could represent this would be the Death card, because we talk about endings and then new beginnings, because I always talk about that it means an ending, but then it's also talking about reunion, which is a new beginning, okay? So you're going through a transformation. It says the process of upgrading one's ability to navigate through the obstacles of life while maintaining inner peace. So that's what you're going for, is the inner peace. Not the extreme highs, not the extreme lows, okay? The middle ground, all right? Then we've got the goal, your overall goal, I feel like, is to be aligned, okay? Connected to source, identifying with something greater than the material world. Like I said, no outside validation. It all comes from within, okay? And then you're also learning independence. You're learning to be independent, to stand on your own 2 feet, okay? To be, like I said, that bad mama jamma who can have whoever they want or whatever they want because they don't need it. They don't need it, but they want it. That type of thing, okay? Where, like I said, you come from a place of power. And when you come from a place of power, the other person has no choice but to come from a place of power if they want to be in your energy, okay? All right. All right, so now we're going to move to the next question. What does Aquarius need to watch out for, Spirit, when it comes to this situation? Okay, with the 8 of Wands, Spirit is saying you need to watch out, watch your manifestations, watch what you're trying to manifest. Because like I said, some of you are showing up in that 9 of Pentacles energy sometimes when I read, and it's talking about like you being worried about the connection not working out. But you, like I said, just let it go. Let the connection go. Don't worry about it. This is a destined thing, okay? But Spirit is in control of it. So, like I said, you're trying to manifest, you know, this person back into your life. You have to be as positive as possible. Like I said, because it goes based on how you know, think, what you believe, and the actions that you take, okay? All right. Then we've got the Knight of Wands. Fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? So you're trying to manifest this person coming back into your life. Them taking a risk to come back towards you is what Spirit is saying. That you got to, you know, watch out for this. You have to be prepared. You got to do the work on yourself so that when they come back, you're going to be ready. Okay? Why is the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay, so in order for you to manifest your person back into your life, you have to forgive them, okay? You got to have forgiveness. Remember, I told you, forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. It's about you loving yourself enough to release yourself from this, basically, this suffering. Because you suffer when you don't forgive somebody. Because you're hanging on to that shit. You're hanging on to that pain. You're hanging on to, you know, those feelings of you know, unworthiness and stuff like that, and you don't deserve that, Aquarius. I tell you all the time, you're priceless, you're diamonds. And the moment you start to believe that, that's when things are going to start to move in your favor, okay? Then we've got spirit animal. Your person is your spirit animal, okay? A reflection of you. Like I said, the swans, because they always show the swans when they talk about twin flames and they talk about mirroring and that type of thing. So this is saying this person has crossed your path to guide or protect you on your journey. And this can be a metaphor for someone or something that you relate to or admire. Okay? All right. Now we're going to move on to the next question. What is it that Aquarius doesn't see coming, Spirit? Okay. So we got the Magician and we have the World. The World is all signs. So Spirit is saying what you don't see coming is that you're manifesting the ending of a cycle. You're trying to close out this cycle, okay? And you're manifesting your ascension. You're doing this. So keep focusing on yourself, keep meditating, keep journaling, keep doing the things that you need to do so that you can have, you know, you can close out this cycle and have success and pull in the type of experiences that you want and you deserve, okay? Hold on. Okay, why is the Magician in the World here, please, Spirit? Okay, so in this situation, you've got to let go of shame, okay? Feeling painful, humiliation, or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. Don't feel like, you know, that you went towards this person and you told this person how you felt and now you feel ashamed or humiliated by it. Even if they ghosted you, don't feel like that, Aquarius. Like I said, that's their shit. If they ghosted you and what the things that they did, like I told you before, You've got to start to learn the difference between what your shit is and what another person's shit is. But their reaction to you telling them how you felt, that's their shit they got to deal with. Because I'm telling you, in order to come back towards you, they got to step back in whatever the fuck way they chose to treat you in order to come back towards you. So you don't look down on yourself. Like I said, I don't see it as a loss. I don't see it as a failure. I see that you gained and you learned a valuable lesson, and you learned a lot about your worth and the type of person you are and the strength that you have, behind you, because you chose to step out on faith and tell this person how you felt. Okay? And like I said, Spirit's going to reward you for that. That's why you're going to have those options, and you'll have other people to choose from. So like I said, if this person humiliated you or made you feel less than, and it's something that you feel like you can't move on from or get over, and you don't want to forgive them and move on, like I said, you got to do that, because you have to do that. You have to do the forgiving, because if you don't, if you're not receptive, you're not going to be able to pull in these options that Spirit has for you. Okay? So like I said, the best revenge for people, those of you that want to get revenge, is success. Okay? For them to see you happy with someone else. If that's the path that you're going down, and you don't want to be with this person, then show them that, hey, you could have had this, you could have had me, you could have been with me, but you didn't want to be with me, so now I'm finna go be with somebody else. But don't, like I said, don't exact revenge. Just show them what they're missing out on, because trust me, they gonna remember the fact that they shot themselves in the foot for the rest of their lives. Okay, and then we've got divine timing. Okay, divine timing is at play, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Now we're going to move to the next question. What should Aquarius be focusing on, Spirit, when it comes to this connection? Okay, you should be focusing on, with the death and rebirth, we just talked about this, you should be focusing on Scorpio energy. A new beginning. You should be focusing on, being reborn, walking away from who you used to be and going towards the new person that you're about to become through this spiritual awakening. Okay, then we've got the Four of Wands. Like I said, don't worry about the reunion. Don't worry about, you wanting to have this higher level of commitment. Use this as motivation to get you to go off in the direction that you want to go in, to prepare yourself for what's going to happen in the future. Okay, and then we've got Seven of Swords. There's deception. You got to look at all the ways that you're deceiving yourself, is what I feel like this is talking about. It's not talking about your person. You have to look at the ways that you're in denial. We talked about that earlier this week as well, where you don't want to, people don't want to look, they don't want to see, because remember I told you, sometimes I don't want to look and I don't want to see either, but I force myself to, because you're not going to get any better if you don't look at the ways that you self-sabotage yourself, because this is not just talking about deception. It can talk about self-sabotage as well. Okay, so why is the Death card, Four of Wands, and the Seven of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay, for some of you, there may be a situation with karmic partners, or this could be your person, could be in a karmic partnership. Okay, it's talking about the purpose of this connection is to learn lessons, to provide personal growth and self-improvement required for our soul's journey. All right, so these things are playing out the way that they're playing out because, like I said, we all set this up before we even came down here. Okay, then we've got toxic addictions. Substances or behaviors used to numb one's feelings, such as sex, drugs, thoughts, alcohol. And like I told you, it don't have to be none of these things. It can be food. It can be video games. It can be, TV. It can be anything that you use to numb yourself so you're not looking at what's really going on. Okay? these toxic behaviors and this codependency and all this kind of stuff, it's time to put these things to bed, Aquarius. Okay? Okay, now we're going to move to what does Aquarius need to do in order to ensure its success, Spirit? All of these, Spirit? Okay. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, you need to, remember that everything's going to happen in divine timing. And just like I said, take your hands off the wheel and let it spin in the direction it's supposed to spin in. Like I said, back up and let go. Okay, trust in Spirit. Spirit has got this. They know what you need, what you want, and what you need better than you do. Okay, then with the Five of Cups, you got to heal from the heartbreak, breakup, separation you have with this person. Or some of you may be in marriages or long-term commitments with other people and you're deciding to let those go. You need to you need to make sure you heal those things, okay? And stop crying over spilled milk. You got to come forward and live in the present, because the only point of power is the present, okay? With the Page of Pentacles, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, just hang on to the fact that you want, the type of love that you want. Hang on to those lists I told you about, because that's what this is talking about. You want long-term, stable, and committed, and those lists are giving you, the idea of what you want, so that when you start to have options come towards you, you can check your list and see if they are emitting the qualities that you want them to have. And you also need that list to make sure that you become those qualities, so you can attract the type of person you want, okay? Then with Justice, Spirit is saying, Libra energy, there's going to be justice when it comes to this connection, karmic justice. So either, like I said, if you were the person that did, try to do right in the situation and not make it, try to be as fair and as honest and, as good as you could possibly be, you're going to get rewarded for that. All right. But if it was the other way around, you're going to reap what you sown. Okay. All right, so let's see. Why is the Wheel, the Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Justice card here, please, Spirit? Okay. The most important thing Spirit is trying to tell you is self-care. Take care of yourself. That comes first. Love yourself more than you love anything on this earth, all right? Then we've got secrets, okay? There's some secrets going on because, like I said, your person didn't tell you how they felt. There could be other things going on in your life with other people where there are secrets going on. And then we've got karmic family. It's saying a relationship with someone in the immediate in your immediate family who has been brought back from previous lifetimes to work things out peacefully, okay? So there's somebody, for some of you, that you're going through things because there may have been lifetimes where you've gone through the same thing with this person and you haven't been able to completely work it out or resolve it, and it's happening again in this lifetime for you to fix it, okay? All right, so let's see. Last question. What advice do you have for Aquarius and their Aquarius spirit in this connection or in this situation? Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, like I said, you're going to have to juggle in the future because you're going to have options. So you got to weigh your pros and cons and see what is best for you, Aquarius, not the other person. What's best for you, okay? If you feel like this person comes back towards you and they're not what's best for you, then you listen to your intuition, you listen to Spirit, you listen to what you're being told, okay? And Spirit is saying, if you can do this, remain steadfast, put yourself first, love on yourself, focus on the self-care we just talked about. If you can do that, then you're going to have a fresh new start in love with the Ace of Wands, whether it be with this person or someone else, okay? All right, so okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Please have a good day, night, or evening. And thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.